Sarah.
Sam.
Yeah, I'll put it in the hall, won't I? Because that's the basic upbeat, isn't it? But people trip up. Don't matter anyway. You alright then?
What'd you get changed at work again for?
Oh, we've been through this because I cycle, Sarah, and when I cycle I sweat. It's not weird.
Oh, what's weird? Did you leave your work clothes at work? I ain't seen you in the wash for about a week.
They're fine.
Yeah, alright. One day you're gonna get there and they'll have sprouted legs and walked off on their own.
Yeah, of course they will. I forgot I work with a bunch of clothing chanting witches. Oh, I'll get you, my pretty, and your little name badge too. Yeah, I'll bring them home next time, won't I?
Yo. How was your shift anyway?
Bit weird, actually, yeah.
Not surprised, they're all weird in there.
Well, that's not fair.
Whenever I go in there, they always look at me funny.
Yeah, well, that's true, they do that, yeah.
Why do they do that on the road? It's a bit creepy.
Well, they're betting on horses and dogs all day, so I bet that, you know, it's nice to see a beautiful woman after all their losses.
Oh, thanks, love. I suppose that's closest some of them come to sex.
Ah, come on, that's not true, is it?
How would you know?
Well, most of them are married. Yeah,
that don't mean nothing.
Look, you're being unfair. They're nice guys.
Yeah, nice as salt on a snail. Anyway, you tell me why it was weird tonight?
Yeah, well, we had this bloke coming, and it was, let me see, it was about 8:30, so about an hour and a half before we closed. He came in wanting to use the toilet, so I thought, well, that's fine, you know, so he goes in. Well, half an hour passes, and he's still not out.
What?
Yeah. So, bit weird, I'll turn to my colleague and I'll tell him what's happened, and he's all like, I'm not going in there. So obviously, muggins have to go in there, so I'm going in, so I'll go to the toilet, and with the toilet, you've got the cubicle, and the urinal on the other side, and then dead end is the sink. Are you picturing it?
Yeah.
Right, so
Yeah.
first thing I'm met with as I'm coming in is running water, sound of running water. And all I can see is this sock draped over one of the taps.
Jesus.
Yeah, as I'm going further in, I notice the running water, right, it's not coming from the sink. Oh, incidentally, his other sock is draped over the cubicle wall, isn't it? Now, as I'm going further in, the cubicle door's wide open, so I'm thinking, oh my God, he's fallen over or something. So I'm fearing worse. So, I go a bit further, I turn to face him, and there he is, head in toilet, washing his face in flushing chain. Madman.
Oh my God.
Hey, if that weren't enough, his trousers and pants weren't pulled up, so I saw right up him, didn't I? Well.
What did you do?
Well, unless he had eyes up his ass, I went out and left him, didn't I? Ran away. Go. Yeah, well, luckily he left in the end, you know, well, after a time. He came out, he was drenched in water, mind. I'm sitting there trying not to laugh, and he said, oh, I'm just going, you're right. Like a prat, and he goes, oh yes, it's very hot, and he up and leaves. God, I couldn't stop laughing for the rest of the shift.
I bet you couldn't. Who was this guy?
No idea. Oh, he'd left his gloves in the bin as well. Mad. Good. Hey, couldn't do us a cup of tea, could you, love, babe?
You know where kettle is?
No, well, fine, I'll do it myself, shall I? What's got you so moody?
Well, the thing is, I've been meaning to tell you something, but I don't want you to blow up about it.
Right, what's happened now?
See, you're going like it already.
I'm not going like it already, am I? I'm just... I'm not blowing up at all. I'm fine. Yeah. Go on, love. Just, I'm calm. Tell me exactly what's happened. It's fine. Yeah.
Well, I went to see the doctor today.
See, the doctor's involved now. What have you done?
Pointless, this.
What?
Talking to you is pointless.
Well, excuse me for caring about your health and well-being.
That has got nothing to do with it.
expect I'll just Now hang on. Sarah, say that again. Sarah, are you seriously? Are you?
Just a few weeks, is that okay?
Okay. Are you joking? That's bloody fantastic. Come here. Oh my God. Hey, I'm going to be a dad. Oh my God, I'm going to be a dad. Oh Christ, I'm going to be a dad. Oh my God, what are we going to do? I mean, I can't afford a baby on my wage. You've got to get like buy these little people clothes and little people beds and little people wipes for when they wee and they poo all over the shop. And you got to baby-proof the place, you know, when you got those things where you can't open fridge or toilet. I mean, what are we going to do about it?
Look, we'll manage, okay?
Yeah, it's fine. We'll manage. Yeah, of course we will. Oh my God, that's amazing. Hey, got an idea, right? Let's go out. We've got to celebrate somehow, you know. We'll have a few drinks. You can't drink, can you? Of course you can't. No, okay. New idea. We'll go to a lovely fancy restaurant. Hey, tell you what, we'll go to that place, you know, the place you like, the one with all the sushi. You can't have sushi, can you? Right. Well, never mind, love, it'll be fine. I think it's something so amazing, it'll be amazing, because it'll be like the baby's dancing Macarena inside or something, because it'll
Relax, Sam, it's okay. Look, I'd really rather not go out anywhere anyway, and plus, I don't think I like the thought of a dancing baby in my tummy.
No, that'd be weird, yeah. Got it. We'll have a wonderful get-together this weekend, all just the family, eh?
Oh, that's a great idea. Oh, haven't you got work?
Well, yeah, but I'll finish early, so I'll come in. Alright, it'll be fine.
Okay, that's great then. Actually, can we not tell,
What?
you know?
Oh, yeah, that's fine, yeah, I mean, God, you haven't spoken to him since that day, have you?
No, so I think it'd just be a lot more comfortable if you just weren't here.
Right. So hang on, let me get this straight. We're never going to tell your grandad about his great grandkids?
Of course, we'll tell him after it leaves school or something.
Cool.
All right, well, we'll tell it, just not yet, okay?
Right.
We'll just have a small gathering this time. We'll have Mum, Dad, Tim.
We ain't seen Tim in ages, yeah, that'll be a laugh.
Obviously not Uncle Gareth.
What, no Uncle Gareth?
Well, no, see, his parole came up, didn't it? And on the day he bit the guard, so he's in there a bit longer now.
I'll do it, yeah.
What about your family?
That's a no-go, I'm afraid. No.
How come?
Well, for one thing, they're all living abroad this year, yeah, and for the second thing, well, you hate them.
I don't hate your family.
You hate my mum.
I don't hate her. I just don't like that she called me a tart after drinking all my cooking sherry.
Well, you hate me, Dad.
I don't hate him. I just don't like that he grassed on Uncle Gareth.
I'm with him. Fair play, right, okay. So, anyway, party here, yeah?
Did someone say party?
Apparently Nosy Shannon's gonna be there, that's nice, isn't he?
Where's your fellow then?
What, Sam?
No, Jake.
Jake's in my ex-Jake.
Did you guys break up?
Yes, Tim, I'm with Sam now.
Oh. At least you don't have to see that betting shop again.
Tim, Sam's the one that works in a betting shop.
Right.
Congratulations! Hi, Tim.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. Shannon! Tim. My name's Shannon. I live next door.
Oh, yeah, of course. Sorry, Sharon.
Shannon! Tim, Shannon. He's a bit nice, your brother.
Oh, leave it out.
Sorry, but look at you. Mummy to me. So, are you excited then?
A little.
I bet you're absolutely terrified.
Terrified?
Well, I know I would be. Thought of a human head.
Oh, thank you, Shannon.
I'm only joking anyway. Here I was, popping round every week, and I never clocked you might be pregnant.
Doctor only told us yesterday.
No, I just thought you were getting fat.
It's only 3 weeks in.
I'm only joking. You've certainly got me jealous anyway.
Oh, why is that? You wanting kids?
God, no. I mean, because your tits will get bigger.
Oh, no, Dad!
Oh, well done, love. I'm so proud of you. Well, we both are, aren't we, Steve? You know, what was I saying the other night? I was just talking about the two of you, you and Sam, you know, and I thought I'd better ask you this. I was wondering, you know, has he, what? Has he proposed?
Who's proposed?
No proposal. We just met. I mean, we're still together, but no proposal.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be worth the wait.
I'm not actually that bothered.
What were we saying the other day about your Uncle Gareth? That's right, yes, I remember now. We were saying, you know, your Uncle Gareth didn't propose until after the birth of the second baby.
Oh, but didn't she turn him down?
Oh, she did more than that. He got down on one knee and she threw a sandwich at his face and laughed. She turned around and she said, "Get up, you daft bugger, we're not even dating."
Oh, poor Uncle Gary.
No, I don't think so. Mind you, they were on holiday in Disneyland at the time. I think Mickey Mouse heard every word. Your Uncle Gareth said there was nothing more embarrassing than turning round and finding Goofy laughing in your face.
Oh, bless him.
Bless him, nothing. Have you heard what he's been up to lately? Tell us, Steve, tell her what he's been up to lately. You see, he was on parole. He's going on parole, and he pulled down his pants and trousers and weed all over the gates.
Oh, but I thought he'd bit a guard.
Well, that was when they were trying to refrain him. Sam's family not coming tonight, then?
No, unfortunately, they're away at the moment.
Oh, anywhere nice?
Portugal, I think.
Oh, isn't that where all those accidents have been happening?
No.
Oh, well, one can only hope.
Oh!
What about Sam? Is he still working in the same place?
Yes, Mum.
Oh, nice.
Anyway, how's your job, Dad? How's it going?
Oh, well, there's a lot to say on that front.
Oh.
Well, you know he was doing sales, door-to-door sales. Well, they had to let him go because everyone was scared of him.
Scared of Dad?
I know. Well, you know with door-to-door selling, you go around the doors and you sell, you knock on the door, and then you sell whatever it is you're selling that time. Well, your father had his own idea about it, didn't he? He'd go around and he'd knock on the door, and when they got to the door, he'd do his stare. Do you stare, dear? Steve, do you stare? Then they'd either close the door or call the police.
What'd you stare at him for, Dad? Do you not get a script or out?
Well, you know your father, he's never been much of a talker, has he? Mind you, no sooner had he left that job, he got another one nearly straight away.
Oh, congratulations! What's the job?
On the phones.
Oh, what, sales again?
Well, no, not quite. It's a bit embarrassing, really. No, you tell them, Steve, you tell them. I'm too embarrassed. It's an adult cause agency.
Oh,
Well, you know, it's whether men and women that work there, their goal is to make the people they talk to on the phones happy. In a special way.
Dad's on a sex line!
Who's on a sex line?
No. Well, yes. Mind you, I was quite sceptical at first, but apparently he's quite good at it. I spoke to the line manager and he said nobody keeps them on the phone as long as our Steve.
Oh my God! You're Silent Steve!
Hey, Sarah! You! Is Grandad coming to this?
Oh, actually, I wanted to tell everyone about that. I just think it would be best if we just didn't tell him yet.
Why, darling?
Well, things are still not quite right between us, and I just think it would be awkward if he were here.
Stephen?
Your daddy, you back on ciggies again?
Well, he's tried for years to give up, hasn't he? We even tried vapes a little while ago, but I couldn't stand the smell.
It's all right. Come on, Dad. We'll go outside.
Wait! Silent Steve, can I bum one? Bye, Tim.
Oh, yeah, fine. Mum? Something wrong?
Crisis, darling, crisis.
Oh, what crisis?
Your granddad knows.
How?
Well, I told him.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wow.
I know.
But Sarah said not to.
Well, I didn't know that, did I? And I told him when I rang him this morning.
What did he say?
Well, to be honest, it was hard to tell him, and he mumbled a little bit about the weather, and then he told a bird to shut up.
He told a bird to shut up.
Well, he was rather drunk.
You said it was in the morning.
Well, you know your granddad, he's never been quite right since your grandmother died.
I used to love going round there. She used to always serve chocolate cake for dessert, even though it was only me and Sarah who ate it.
Well, you know, you were only children at the time.
It was only recently I found out that she didn't make it herself. It was frozen!
Like I said, you were only children at the time.
Yeah. I remember one Christmas, we were putting up the tree, and she told us all about how it used to be up north.
It were bloody cold, that's what it were.
Oh, blimey, is that the town? I'm going to check where your father is.
Do you ever miss it up north, Grandma?
No, love, it's much better down here. Now, which of these decks are we going to put up?
Why are you putting up a tree, Grandma?
Well, love, that's just what you do. 'Tis the season and all that.
No, but we got more than Mum and Dad.
Ah, I see. Does that mean that you don't want presents from Father Christmas this year?
No, shut up too.
Sarah, be nice. No, Tim, what I mean is, every year, Father Christmas visits all the houses in the world on Christmas Eve.
Well, I know that.
Well, doesn't that mean that Father Christmas will be coming down our chimney? Imagine his face if I've got no tree up for you two.
But Grandma, you don't have a chimney.
Ah, but I have a fireplace. And Santa's magic, we all know that.
Oi, what time's dinner?
I'm doing the tree!
Why is my dad so moody at Christmas?
Oh, he's moody every day. Ignore him. Now, which colour? This one?
Yeah.
Right, good. Now, let's go and find some lights.
You're perverted, you are.
Well, the way I see it, it's your husband on the other end of the lines, so it works both ways.
It most certainly does not.
Mum, leave it. It's not important.
Not important? I go out there and there she is flirting.
All I asked was if you used king size.
Disgusting.
I was on about cigarettes, you daft tart.
Did you hear what she just called me, Steve? I'll have you know that we've been married for 24 years.
So,
Look, can we just not do this tonight, please, Mum?
Yeah, come on, Mum.
Sorry, darling.
personally, I like a good king size.
There we are, there we are. Now, what about Grandad?
Timothy!
What about Grandad, Mum?
Nothing, do nothing at all.
Tim, I may be younger than you, but no doubt you remember what I was like when we were growing up. So, you're going to tell me what you remember keeping from me, or else I'm going to shove your head in the sink and turn the hot water on like when you were 10!
You told me that was a rush from flower picking.
Grandad knows about everything! Mom told him!
Well, I'm sorry, darling, but it just slipped out this morning when I rang him.
Do you want me to try and call him?
Yes, do! Tell him it was a false alarm or something!
What's the big deal?
The big deal is he's still pissed at me from when Grandma died!
He's not picking up.
Oh, I'll call Sam and see if he's done with work.
What will someone tell me what's going on? Did Sarah murder her grandma or something?
No. When Grandma died, she obviously left a will. Yeah. Now, Sarah got given this beautiful locket that had been in the family for generations.
Yeah.
And inside it was a photograph of Grandma when she was younger.
Oh, yeah.
Well, she left Grandad a set of cutlery.
A set of cutlery. Wow.
Yeah. Obviously, he kept the house because they both owned that anyway, but yeah, cutlery. Since then, he's been furious with Sarah, saying all this about how she didn't deserve the locket and that it should have been his, blah, 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 blah.
Right, Sam's on his way back.
Oh, Sarah, darling,
What?
a car's just pulled up on the drive.
Don't worry, it's probably just someone calling round at mine. Perhaps it's Mormons.
It's 10 o'clock at night!
Really passionate Mormons.
Someone close the curtains, Tim, turn the lights off. We'll pretend we're not in.
Oh, but they would have already seen the lights on.
Have you got a better idea?
Anything's better than that.
Tim, just turn the lights off.
Well, this is good, isn't it?
Shannon, will you shut up?
I really must come round here more often. Just think, the last time we came round here, we had a couple of bottles of wine and we played Cards Against Humanity. But now this is much better.
Cards Against Humanity? Is that some kind of poker game?
Look, will everyone please just shut up?
No! They can bugger off, Mr. Taxi Driver, man. Hey! No, I'm fine. This is my granddaughter's house. Hey, and no lights are off, but I saw them on before they went off. They must think I'm tallyman. Hey up! I'm not tallyman, you know. She's got a tiny little person living in her belly. I bet they're doing a swarry, eh? Hey? You what? I only had a couple of drinks, bloody hell. Eh? Well, it's your taxi, you clean the bugger up then. Here. Come and look at this. This is sweet, isn't it, eh? Why have they got ornaments all over the front door? It's not Christmas, is it? I've missed it, have I? No, they're not ornaments. They're not ornaments. They're snails, aren't they? Hey, no, you can bugger off now, Mr. Taximan. You got your money. I'm waiting on my granddaughter. Hey, do you want at home? It's me. Is your grandad?
Oh, Tim, I think I might be a bit scared if it wasn't for you.
Oh, kid.
Your big, muscly arms, keeping us safe. Do you work out much?
I do yoga, does that count?
Bugger.
What?
I've just remembered the spare key.
Oh, we'll never find that when he's this drunk.
See, normally you'd be right, but I hide it under the flower pots by the door.
So?
The ones he's fallen into.
Hey up! What are you all doing on the floor then?
You're right, Grandad. We didn't hear you come in.
Hey, Angie. What were all the lights doing on? Hey?
We were playing a game.
Yes! That's it! A game!
A game? I love games, I do. What sort of game was it, eh? Hey, what was it called? Whoa.
The game is called Monopoly Risk Unimos.
Monopolist, what was that?
Yep.
That's difficult to say. Hey, that's very difficult to say. So you have to play with the lights out, did you?
It was a drinking game.
A drinking game.
A drinking game. I love drinking games. Where's the drink then? Hey,
Go!
We drank it!
you drank it? You couldn't have drank it. You drank it all, didn't you? You drank the lot? Well, I reckon that's a really silly game to play, I do. Considering there's someone over here who shouldn't be drinking. Eh?
I think I'll just go and check on the kids.
Shannon, you haven't got any kids.
I have fish.
Shannon, stay.
I think that congratulations might be in order, mightn't it?
Thanks, Grandad.
Well, you're being a bit standoffish, aren't you? Considering I bought gifts and everything.
Oh.
Hey, look at this. This is my homemade beef stew. The only snag is I ran out of beef. So I had to make it with offal. But it's got a lot of brandy in it. It tastes very nice.
Oh my God, it reeks.
Hey? It's got a lot of brandy in it, I'll tell you that. Because listen, I had some for my lunch. And I also had some on the train coming down. And I also had some, and some lagers as well, in taxi. And you know, you have to pay a fine now if you stew up in a taxi.
Yeah. Well, of course.
Well, I didn't know that, did I? I was just sitting there minding my own business, and this angry man said, he shouted at me, started shouting. Did you hear him?
We heard you.
The whole street heard you.
Oh, hey, that reminds me. you've got flowers spread all over your driveway. You should get some plaster from it, you know.
She did. You broke them.
Oh, right, I see. And who and what are you then, eh? You keep piping up, don't you, eh? Bloody wars. Where'd you get that dress from, eh? 1940s?
It's Primani, actually.
Primary, actually. What's that, at a bloody supermarket? Or is it a strain of cholera? Anyway, why are you all standing about then?
Maybe because you weren't invited. Well, it's true.
Hey, you shut up, you Pinocchio-looking twit. I'm entitled to be here as much as anybody, isn't I? It's a chap.
Actually, Grandad.
Hey, I see.
No.
Hey,
Actually, I want you to go.
you what?
It's just awkward for you being here and...
Well, your mother invited me.
I'm sorry, darling.
Ah, I see now. We haven't spoken for a long time, have we? Eh? And once we do start speaking, then you try and cast me out, don't you?
Don't put me in the bad light, Grandad. You're the one obsessing over Grandma's will.
Grandma's will? Grandma's bloody will? Yeah, that was a farce, wasn't it, eh? You spent 2 years, don't you? Conniving round her. Yes, Grandma. No, Grandma. 3 bags full, Grandma. Just to get her prized possessions, don't you? Eh? And what do I get? The love of the life, eh? A bloody set of knives and forks.
It's what she wanted.
What she wanted? How the bloody hell do you know what she wanted? Eh? Are you the world's authority now on what she wanted? Maybe she wanted to die and old, did she? Did you know that? Eh? And maybe she didn't want her daughter to end up in the club, eh? Unmarried and a tart, eh?
Dad!
With one thing on her mind, to pick everybody's bloody best things and then family's inheritance and steal all of that as well, eh? Right, I'm off.
What's going on? Christ! I'm here. Oh, God. What's going on? What's going on, Sarah? What's happening?
I want him gone! I want him gone!
Look, he'll come
Right.
to his senses. Do you remember that time when he accidentally sat on your cat?
Mittens!
Yes, that's right, Mittens.
He didn't sit on him, he hit him with the car.
Well, it was still an accident, wasn't it? And he stayed with the cat, didn't he, holding its paw right it up until the vet came.
Did Mittens die?
Not helping, Timothy.
Is he gone?
Not exactly.
What do you mean?
Well, he's at the moment. He's sat outside singing Tip Wheelie Bins.
Well,
I don't think anyone will be moving him tonight.
no, he is very drunk. He was like this a lot at home. He'll come around in the morning, you see.
Mum, I don't want to see him.
Just give him a chance, love, please. I tell you what, how about we stay the night with you? Eh? Me and your father will take the bed and you and Sam can have the sofa. I think that's sorted, isn't it then? I'm off now, night.
Maybe Mum's right, sis. I'll grab the sleeping bag and sleep on the floor in the living room.
Oh, is there room in that sleeping bag for 2?
Don't you live next door?
Oh, yes, but I really think that we should be here to help Sarah through this very difficult situation.
Yeah. You got a point. I'll grab the spare duvet then. You have the sleeping bag.
is it?
Not the bloody pregnancy!
I don't know, do I? Oh, look, maybe your mum's right, or maybe things will be fine, you know. And once he's sobered up, you can have a right good go at him then, can you? Because he'll be here, and you know, maybe she is. You don't know. We'll have to see in the morning, won't we?
Thanks, Sam.
Hey, I love you.
Love you too.
You're going to be all right.
Guess we'll see in the morning, won't we?
Yeah. Come on, let's grab the silver. I need to grab the spare duvet. I need.
Grandad?
Oh.
Grandad?
Oh. Morning, Sarah. What time is it?
Nearly 8.
Nearly 8. Right, nearly 8. Where are we?
The kitchen, Grandad.
The kitchen. Right, okay. Nearly 8 from the kitchen. Whose kitchen?
Mine, Grandad.
Right, right, of course, yours. Right, okay.
But, Grandad, we need to talk.
Do you know what? There's a terrible smell in here. Hey? God, it reminds me of the rat that got stuck up my toilet. You ought to get rid of it, you know. You got to send somebody to get rid of it.
You really upset me last night.
Hold on a minute, though. Right, forget that.
Grandad, you're not listening!
Hey? Oh, do you know what? I've got a really heavy hangover. I wish you wouldn't make so much noise. Why are you so loud?
You don't think I've got a right to be?
Ah.
Morning all! Oh God, don't you look awful. Tea, Sarah?
No, thanks.
I'll just help myself, shall I? Do you know what? I swear, last night, your Tim was talking to himself. Nothing important really, just something about cake or bones or something, I don't know. Anyway, I saw it as the perfect opportunity to reach out and to hold him, all comforting like I held his hand. And then he told me all about this time when he threw her down the back of a rickshaw. Anyway, everything all right? Keeping things civil?
Yeah, we're fine.
Civil? Why shouldn't we be civil? I'm a civil man, I am.
Well, you were a twat last night. Well, it's true. All right, I'm going. Don't go murdering each other because I'm not bloody cleaning it up.
You've got some funny friends, you haven't you? Eh? It's your neighbour. You should have done what I said years ago, you know. Moved to Wakefield. Like your Uncle Gareth did.
That was new old prison, Grandad. That was a prison transfer.
Ah, but he had a laugh, didn't he?
A laugh? He got stabbed 3 times.
That was an accident, wasn't it? Yeah. The guard said he slipped, didn't he? Anyway, why are you being so stroppy this morning, eh?
The question question you should be asking yourself, Grandad, is why you smell like a sodding brewery. Or why you ended up sleeping outside.
Ah, well, if I asked myself that every time, no to get done, would it, eh?
You really don't remember what you did last night, do you? What you said?
Do I look as if I remember?
Check your pockets, Grandad. Then when you remember, I want you gone.
Check your pockets, Grandad. Right. How did I get hold of that then? I remember now, Angie phoned me. Right. Then I went to off licence. Off licence. I probably put a receipt in my pocket. Hold on. Bloody hell, how much? Oh, it's upside down. Right, that's even worse. Who could drink that amount of special brew in a night? That's perhaps why I can't feel the bottom of my left leg. Still, what happened to this? That's what I want to know. Where do we get this from?
You daft sod.
Jesus Christ.
Well, are you happy? I've seen you do some stupid things in my time, Bill Brown, but this is an all-time low. It really is.
Is that you, Bob?
No, it's the ghost of bloody Christmas past, you tit.
You did?
Oh, I did. Oh, well, that's where I've been then. I wondered why it was so bloody dark. Well, what have you got to say?
Well, I can't remember anything, all right.
About our granddaughter.
About our granddaughter? I don't remember.
You made her cry.
I bloody never not.
You called her an unmarried tart.
Why should I do that, eh? I love the girl.
Why'd you say it then?
Oh, I don't know, do I? I don't know. All right, okay. Yeah, I was drunk.
You're always bloody drunk. The difference was, a few years ago, I'd have given you a damn good thrashing if you'd have even dreamed of saying anything like that.
Well, you're not here now, are you? So you can't, can you?
Oh! For the purposes of this conversation, I am here, and you're going to listen, all right?
Yes, love, all right.
Now, I know it absolutely tore you apart when I went, but did you never think of how it affected everybody else?
Oh, leave it out.
What?
Hey, when it came to it, you left me nout.
I left you with a bloody house. What else did you want? The hanging gardens of Babylon?
Yeah.
Jason's golden bloody fleece? And why is that so important? It's just a photo.
Just a photo? This isn't just a photo. This is a photo of you, this is. You used to wear this every day, day in, day out. And you kept saying it was handed down from generation to generation.
Oh, yeah, well, that weren't true at all, was it?
You what?
No, I got it at M&S at the sales.
You told me you none got it in war.
Well, it was like the war, battling my way to the checkout. Why are shops so crowded these days? Why don't people just shop on the line?
I don't believe this.
And saying that though, I'd never have got a computer. I mean, if I'd got a computer, I'd have to learn all that other stuff that went with it. I mean, what is a Wi-Fi connection?
So it were all lies then.
Oh, Bill, you know I never wanted a computer.
I still don't understand it.
Now what?
Well, cutlery, Val. Cutlery. You explain to me how you give everything to your granddaughter and the rest of your family. Everything. Everything that was valuable. Jewellery. Your car. This. And what did I finish up with, eh? A set of knives and forks.
Well, personally, I thought a house would be enough, but all right, love, I'll tell you. Do you remember all those years ago, back up in Wakefield, when we decided we wanted to move south? You'd saved up all you could, as had I. You'd got a good job, a good wage, and you got a transfer. So down south we came. We found that house, and with just enough money to pay for it on the day. You insisted on paying cash, do you remember? And for that first week, we'd not a penny to our name. We lived on bloody baked beans, unbaked, which we ate with our fingers. I must have moaned for the entire week. So do you remember what you did? With your first wage, what you bought? Knives and forks. The very same knives and forks that are in your drawer at home. The very same knives and forks that made me realise that starting a life with you down here, we'd be all right.
Sorry, I never thought.
No, you never do. So you're going to apologise to our Sarah and give her that locket back, all right?
Aye, all right. Hey, why are you giving this to Sarah if it's worth note?
Who said it were worth note? Anyway, if I'm hanging round her neck, what better way to keep an eye on her?
Ah, that's a good point, aye.
Right, well, I'm off now.
Oh, just like that?
Well, I can't stop round here nattering to you all day. I'm on clock.
On clock? On clock? Here, before you go, you can tell, what's it like on the other side, eh? You can tell me. Come on.
Well, in the afterlife, I'm still talking to you, so it can't be all that good, can it?
No, I'm being serious. Come on.
Well, it's lonely. But hey, I'll be seeing you soon, all right?
What do you mean, all right? Oh. Oh, God. Hey. Oh, you nearly give me a heart attack. Here, listen. Sorry about last night and all the noise and all that, you know. I was doing a lot of soul searching. Well, you can don't look at me like that. I do have a soul, you know. Trouble is, my mouth sometimes tells me brain things like, hold on a minute, son, I'll do that, give us it here. And the next thing we know, we're a bloody goal down and I'm face down on pitch. Of course, drink's got something to do with it and all, isn't it? In the old days, though, it wasn't a problem, you know. Oh, no. Hey, I could drink a crate a night. In fact, 2 crates a night some nights, and I'd never have as much as an headache next morning. But now I'm rat-ass before I even wake up. I went to one of them meetings once, you know, where they stand up and say their name and they say, I am an alcoholic. Well, I stood up and I said my name, but I've never said I'm an alcoholic. So I'm not one, am I? It's not been the same, no, since Barb died, you know. She used to get me on the straight and narrow. Well, most of the time, anyway. Do you know, I really miss her. I can't tell you how much I miss her. Phew, blimey. And I've got this guilt. The fact that I should have done more for her when she were here, you know. Because I loved her with every bone I've got in my body. I really loved the girl. And I do wish I'd have done more for her. But there we go, that's how it happens, isn't it? I think that's why I shouted at Sarah and all, you know. That was guilt, eh? I never meant what I said, of course, but I think that was the problem. Anyway, you're a laugh to talk to, ain't you? You know what? You ought to work on phones.
You still doing here?
Steve, give us a minute, son, will you?
No, stay where you are, Dad.
Come on, son.
No, Dad, he's the one that's leaving.
Sarah, I need to talk to you.
I've got nothing to say to you. Dad, sit.
I need to say something, Sarah.
I've got nothing to say to you, Grandad.
Sit down, Sarah, will you?
No, it's my house. I'll sit if I want to sit.
Aye. Well, look, I've been thinking a lot, you know, and what it is.
I wanted to sit.
Aye, okay. All right. Well, listen, I've been thinking a lot, and what I'm supposed to have done and said last night, well, that was above and below, and completely out of order, and that's the understatement of the year. Because I didn't come here with any malice and hatred in my heart. I love what you do, and everything you do, I'm proud on you. And I really, really came because you're my granddaughter, and I really love you.
You called me some disgusting things, Grandad.
I know, and I can't be excused for that, but I've been thinking long and hard about what your grandma would have done last night if she'd have seen the state that I was in, eh? Whew, you know what your grandma was like. She'd have bashed me from pillar to post, wouldn't she? And made me apologise. But of course she's not here now, is she? She can't do that, and by God I do miss her. I really, really miss her. And it's the guilt that gets me. And I'm not saying this because I'm trying to make an excuse, but you remind me so much of her. You really do. The way you hold yourself and the way you stand up and speak your mind, and the fact you're not afraid to say anything to anybody, or you're not afraid of anything. I can see it in your eyes. They're her eyes.
You daft sod.
Ah, well, you see, I know it won't make things right, but I reckon that she'd want you to wear this every day the way that she used to wear it, and that would have let her keep her eye on you in her own way, you know.
Thanks, Grandad. I know it must be really hard to give it up after great-great-grandma worked so hard.
Aye, she did that.
I'll look after it, I promise.
I know you will, love. I know you will. Aye. Aye, I know that.
Is there anyone to come in now?
Ah, come on in, lad. I was just on my way.
Are you all right, darling?
Yeah, I'm fine, why?
Well, your mascara's running, dear.
No, it's not. I'm just allergic to big, muscly men.
You're quite strange, aren't you?
Right, that's it then. Morning, afternoon, or something.
Grandad, wait. I don't think Grandma would have wanted you to go like that, would she? Why don't you just stay and have a drink?
Aye.
Of coffee.
Ah, coffee.
Lots of coffee.
Lots of coffee, right.
Oh,
Okay.
isn't it lovely, Tim? All the family back together again.
I don't know. To be honest, I think it all got a bit overblown.
Oh yes, I mean, absolutely. What an overreaction.
Whoa! Hey! Come on now! My sister was in the right!
Yes, well, of course she was. I was just agreeing with you. Yep. Love your sister. Sand of the earth.
Salt of the earth.
Oh, of course you're right. You're so clever, Tim.
Right, okay, now we're all here. My Steve would like to make a speech.
This will be worth listening to.
Now, what I'd like to say is how wonderful it is to have us all together and be a family again. And Dad, I'm so sorry, I didn't realise you'd taken it so hard. But I can't even begin to tell you all how excited I am that we're all like together as a normal family again. And while we're all here, I think we can safely say congratulations to Sarah.
Congratulations!
Hey, Sam's not here yet.
Well, the party's just about over. It's going to be at least another hour before he gets back.
Oh.
Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine. You help me put this on?
Yeah, sure. Teach me something to top.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like Grandma's here with us, don't you?
Oh, well, if she was, she'd be very happy.
Yeah, if she was, I'd cut and run.
Something wrong, Grandad?
No. Just a feeling, lad. Just a feeling.
Speaking of feelings, Tim, you slept next to Shannon last night, right?
He most certainly did.
Did anything weird happen between you both?
How do you mean?
Well, this morning she was telling me about this certain moment between you both.
Oh, hardly. No. I couldn't sleep, you see. So, I made myself a little pillow fort.
You did what?
I made myself a little pillow fort. I soon nodded off, although I did wake myself up about half an hour later, and you were wrapped around it, like a bloody cable tidy.
Like a bloody cable tidy?
That makes more sense.
Are you joking me? Are you actually joking me?
What's wrong, darling?
Don't darling me. Tim, I have been very patient with you. Every family gathering you've had, I've been here doing my moves.
Move.
Yes, Tim, my moves. Or, oh, Tim, how muscular you've got. Do you work out much? Or your views on politics are so bloody interesting, Tim. My moves, my moves.
Oh, your moves.
Yes, Tim, you see...
No!
Tim, I want to sex you. No. That came out wrong. I want to be your boyfriend. I want you to be my girlfriend. Is this making sense?
Oh! You mean you want to go out with me?
Yes!
No, not gonna happen.
Why not, Tim? Too much woman for you? Do I come on too strongly, Tim? Do my big bosomy breasts frighten you, Tim? Do I scare you, Tim? Do I scare you? Shannon! Not now, Sarah dear. Tim and I are just professing our love for one another.
Shannon, Tim's gay.
No, he's not.
Oh, he is.
Very gay.
Right, well, lovely party, Sarah, but I really think I ought to be off now. Tim! Oh. Lovely to see you again, Tim. Angie, Grandad, lovely to meet you. Silent Steve, always a pleasure.
Do you reckon that's it then?
Is it over now?
Wait for it.
Oh! Giant flaming arses! Fly me to the moon and leave me there!
Oh, come here, Grandad.
Hey, what? There you go.
I love a happy ending, don't you? Everything resolved, all the ends nicely tied up. And I just know how Sarah's going to make a brilliant mother. And without Bill by her side, she can't go wrong. And I'll be around, even though she can't see me. Besides, I can't wait to find out when she finds out that it's twins.
Oh, shit!
You've been an excellent audience, haven't they? Really good, we've enjoyed it. We're really, really proud of Sean, who's written this play tonight. He's very young to have done so, and it's his Now, as you'll see from the little posters and the backs of your programme, our next production is a musical, The Wind in the Willows, straight from the West End, and we'll be on at the Quay with that in May. So I hope you'll all be able to come along and see that. And the first rehearsal for that is here on the 18th of October, 7:30. So if you know anybody that's interested, it's a big cast show, so we need lots of people. No audition necessary, just come along and be in the chorus. All right, thank you very much. Drive home safely. God bless.